I'm John Brunett with the Abilene Fire Department, and we're here today at Suffolk Corporation to final our SP100. And so a lot of people ask why we do the SP instead of SPH. The current truck that this truck is replacing is an SP100, and it just kind of fits our needs as far as a downtown response district. We have a lot of high-rise buildings, and we do have another SPH as well. And this is just kind of fit our needs, and so that's kind of why we went back with an SP and not SPH. But this is obviously a newer truck, so a lot of more innovation and technology built in this one compared to our 2001 model. And so just walking around, pretty typical Monarch cab setup. It's got a X12 in here with an Allison EVS 4000 transmission. Pretty much controls are set up for the driver or the officer, depending on the operation that needs to be took place. So pretty typical in the cab. One thing we did do is a clean cab concept. And so in the back, we have three seats that have removable Boston Firefighter zip clean seat covers. And so we're able to wash those and clean those. No SCBA storage or bunker gear storage unless it's clean will be in here. But we did find a lot of space to add, compartments or anything that we could take advantage of. And so that was one of the things working with the engineers. We're able to find every nook and cranny that we can make space, because storage space for us is critical. And so we also went with a longer cab body, and that allowed us to get a little extra storage space behind the cab as well. Pretty much everything's pretty standard as far as an SP100 goes. Access to our turntable ladder, and then the driver operator control box is all pretty standard. Same thing really with the pump panel. Didn't really configure anything different here. We've got two cross lays. Both these cross lays will hold 200 of 1.75 inch. We do got a 360 camera system added to it. All of our lighting is Fire Tech, and so scene lighting, emergency lighting is through Fire Tech with their lifetime warranty on those. So that was kind of a benefit, getting those scene lights very bright, and then the warranty on top of that is beneficial for us. Again, pretty standard truck. All in all, nothing really different about it. It's pretty their standard model. We did add some unique features, and so one of the things this truck will not only operate on fires, they're also perform rescue. And so these two compartments are designed for housing our extrication tools and most of our vehicle extrication equipment that we need. On all four sides, we also do have a receiver hitch for an anchor point, and so we're able to use any side of the apparatus we need to as an anchor point for vehicle extrications or high angle rescue or whatever we need to do that. And that's something that's kind of new and unique for us. Again, the back end will have 500 foot of 5-inch supply line, and then we'll have some 2.5 inch storage back here as well. Again, just kind of a normal configuration for the SP100. Nothing really changed. Again, we've got some wheeling lighting back here, but most of our scene lighting are going to be the Fire Tech lighting. One of the unique things we did, and I believe we're the first that have done that, is we've actually put an enclosure on our exterior ladders. Because we're in West Texas, we get a lot of sun, we get a lot of storms and different things. We wanted to give the ladders a little extra protection, UV protection for our labels on our ladders, for our halyards on our ladders, the ladders themselves. And so we're gonna try to see how well that works, and see if we can, like I said, just provide some more protection for these ladders. They take a really big beating in our environment, and so that was one of the things we did. Again, just again, 110 access. We've got a generator on board, so all four sides we can get any type of electrical needs that we need. Again, just pretty much standard configuration, SCBA bottle storage, soaks basket storage, those type of things are all just pretty common standard things. One of the unique things about this, it's considered, Ladder 1 is considered our flagship. They're downtown. They respond to our downtown high-rise district. They're involved in a lot of parades and those type of things. And so one of the things we wanted to do, it's kind of a big trend now to honor some sports teams and colleges and universities. And so you'll see some apparatus in Texas that have the sports teams or different things on their apparatus. And so what we want to do is we're really tied really closely with Dyess Air Force Base. So one of the things we want to do is honor the men and women who serve our country. And so as you go around the truck, you'll see some little graphics that are really designed to honor them and their service to our country. And so one unique aspect is with Dyess Air Force Base has been around since the 1950s, and they've always had an apparatus that has been marked as the Spirit of Abilene. And so that's kind of what we've kind of nicknamed this truck, is the Spirit of Dyess. And so some graphics again. On the front we did put Dyess on there, and so we want to kind of honor the men and women there. Again, pretty much just the inside of here is a 3-seat rear forward facing seat configuration, a lot of open space, a lot of room. We do run full paramedic engine and ladder companies, and so when we get it outfitted, we will get the monitors and the suction units and all those things. So all the wiring for those chargers have already been installed, so that's really makes it really nice. We're mounting the brackets for those units, and then we're pretty much operational. The officer side, again, just pretty standard configuration. We've got a lot of room for storage and flashlights and different things. We put a tool deck up there, and so we're able to mount some things. And our guys have found that the clean cap concept is an advantage when it comes to comfort, especially. And then they kind of found at first a little disadvantage, because you do have to exit the apparatus and put that SCBA on. But we found that the time that is spent doing that isn't really too bad. And so we continued. This will be our 4th apparatus that has the clean cap concept. On the front, we went with which is new. Their current rig does not have a front bumper lay, and so this is kind of used for a trash line, maybe car fire, something like that. So we'll put a couple 100 feet of 1 3/4 with a fog nozzle on here to attack some of those fires. They typically don't respond to that type of emergency. They're more set up. Same thing with medicals. They'll respond to medicals, car fires, if the engine that they're housed with is not there. So again, just another aspect of the Dyess tribute. We've got the American flag, and then we've got the backlit in blue with Dyess for the Air Force. And so we're going to unveil this truck to them, and we're real good partners with the base. And so like I said, we just want to kind of do something for them, since they do something for us every day as far as serving our country. Another unique feature, again, like I said, we have the receiver hitches on all sides, but on the front we actually did put the plug for a winch unit, and so we're able to mount a winch on front of here if we need it for a heavy rescue or anything like that. And so pretty much that's the configuration of the truck. Like I said, pretty much the standard SP100. We got to work with engineer Jonathan Lambert here at Suffin, and then Randy Harley with our sales dealership with Texas Fire Apparatus, and both those individuals were great in meeting our needs and getting exactly what we need to do.